Fashion. Glamorous, fun, functional, and toxic. In the Chilean desert, there is a dirty secret our global fashion industry would rather we didn't know about. 85% of the textiles manufactured around the world each year, and last year we manufactured 100 billion of them, ends up as landfill. Our appetite for fast fashion is having a devastating effect on our planet. And here in Australia, we are just as bad as our neighbours. In fact, every 10 minutes in Australia, we throw out 6,000 tonnes of textiles. Two issues: what to do with all the waste, and the impact on the environment from the manufacturing process. An innovative Aussie fashion designer has come up with a revolutionary way to change our perception of this waste and reduce the amount of fabric that's going into production. Concerned with the escalating textile waste crisis, fashion designer Jessica Broughton put her creative skills to the test, starting local.
I started with Kona Coco, exploring ever more sustainable and socially responsible fabrics, and came to the point where I started to take premium designer clothing overstock that was otherwise going to end up in landfill or be incinerated, even worse, and I refashioned it into new wearable garments.
And then, aiming to make a bigger impact, she didn't stop there. Jess has now expanded her quest to create a regenerative rather than destructive fashion industry, and she sees the answer starting here in recycling depots.
My big bugbear is when fabric comes into a sorting centre like this, we have no way of working out exactly what the fabric type is, whether it's polyester or cotton, and what we can do with that moving on. So if we are able to identify exactly what the fabric type is, we're going to be able to fuel a new circular fashion economy.
Jessica took her idea to the team at Curtin University's Innovation Central Perth.
Jessica wanted to use sensor technology and machine learning technology to be able to identify clothing and second-hand clothing and put them in different categories, what type they are, what color they are. A bit of a brainstorming with our professors at Curtin University, with our very smart students, put a sensor prototype together where it captures that information, sends it to our machine learning algorithms, where it can learn how to identify the clothing. And now we've gotten to the point where all of that technology is going to fit in a box about this size, and even small businesses can utilize this.
Jess's company Returner is an Aussie disruptor, creating a buzz in the fashion world as the industry looks to mitigate its environmental impact. Fashion design is going more and more into the digital space. So they are designing, they are pattern making, they are also sourcing their material online. So they can log into Returner, they can log into this digital library of recycled sustainable fabric. It is a match made in heaven. So from landfill, from waste fashion, is going to come fashion wants, fashion must-haves.